tape. Oh, we're already live.
Yep, we're live.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Garrard Middle School for 45th District basketball action, where tonight the Lady Lions and Golden Lions are welcoming in Lincoln County Lady Patriots and Patriots, as we'll have back-to-back basketball action here at Garrard Middle School as the season is winding down, 2 weeks away from district play. Every game just means more. So tonight, the Garrard County Lady Lions and the Lady Patriots will square off just over 20 minutes from now, and we'll have all your action. Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, Scott Boland here on Main Street Media and the Golden Lions Sports Network, live from the Countryside BP studios.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, Weichert Ford Brothers, Danville Office Equipment, First Southern, Lancaster First Assembly Church, Katie Farthing State Farm, Sutton Pharmacy, Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, Garrard County Schools, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
The Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrard County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement.
Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. This is 45th District basketball action as Garrard County Lady Lions are about 16 minutes away from tipping off with the Lady Pates of Lincoln County. Both of these teams coming in tonight trying to get themselves ready for 45th District tournament action. Both of these teams squared off on the 24th of January with Lincoln County coming out with a 68-55 win. On that particular night, it was a lot closer than that. But, again, Garrard County is looking for a big win. Coach Gresham, we were over there on that particular night, and it was a very competitive basketball game. Again, the score actually got pushed out there a little bit, but very competitive basketball game.
Yeah, I tell you, Scott, I mean, Lincoln really shot the three well early on in that game, and that allowed them to kind of build a little bit of a lead. Garrard County doing a good job of kind of getting back into the game. And, it really stayed really close until maybe the late third quarter. And Lincoln did a nice job of kind of extending their lead and just picking up a big district win in Stanford that night. Now we're hoping the tides are turned over here in Lancaster tonight to kind of see what, head coach Coach McWhorter can do to kind of make some adjustments. The goal line's coming off of kind of a heartbreaking loss Friday night against the Bull County Rebels. Really kind of fought tooth and nail, just come up a little short towards the end. But, that's the beauty of basketball, right? I mean, you've talked about the difference between football and basketball. Football, you only get one opportunity once a week. Well, basketball, you kind of take a tough district loss, and in 72 hours, you're playing another district rival immediately again. So you kind of have a short memory of basketball, right? And it kind of gives you the opportunity to kind of get back on the court and kind of right some wrongs.
No, you're exactly right about that. And that night over in Stanford, Alexi Moore led the Garrard County Lady Lions with 27 points as she was 5 of 9 from the three-point line. Garrard County also was followed by 8th grader Karsten Powell with 7 points, Erica Ebenthal with 6, Austin Bolton, Sadie Agee with 4, Reagan Powell 3, Brayley Wade and Bristol Powell with 2 for a total of 55. So again, Garrard County comes into tonight's action 11-13 on the year, 5-6 in region action, and only 1-6 right now in district tournament or district play. RPI says Garrard County Lady Lions is .485. Lincoln County Lady Patriots coming tonight 11-12 on the season, 6-6 in regional action, but 4-2 in 45th District basketball action. Their RPI is just a shade higher than Garrard County at .497.
Wow. Boy, that's close.
It's going to be a close one. When we come back, we'll have more of the Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame show, and we will be having the Katie Farthing State Farm keys of the game. And Dr. Gresham's been mulling over these all day, so you guys are going to be the first to hear it when we get back. This is the Golden Lion Sports Network live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunization. medications, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
Welcome back, everybody, to Garrett Middles. We get you ready for high school basketball action here on the Golden Line Sports Network. And just a reminder, a lot of you folks like to hang out with us here on Facebook, but sometimes you're on the go a little easier. You want a better way, easier way, kind of like a radio? Well, how about WMSM right there? I've got on the screen. You can scan that code right there, download the app. Scott, it just makes it a lot easier to keep us in your pocket and kind of check on the score. Sometimes using all that data up on Facebook if you're trying to run around and get things done, just another way. Plus, you know, Scott, honestly, we play some pretty great music on there. So.
I tell you, honest to goodness, we really do. And here's one of the things that I will commend you on and the folks there at the radio station and the big staff that you're working with.
Like
like me. You have a great variety. If you don't like the song that's being played at a particular time, hang in there.
Yeah.
Because it's we're going to have another song that's going to be thrown right at you. I really do like that. Elijah Jones checking in today. He said, let's go, Garrett County. I heard Elijah actually, believe it or not, held his little niece for the first time this week. I was talking to his mom this morning. Yeah. She was born January 29th, and he's just now holding it. So I tell you, I can't blame you there, Elijah, as I do understand when they are small like that, I'm always afraid I'm going to break them. So we're going to have some guests with us throughout the night.
Do we have a guest?
We got a guest at halftime.
Oh, boy.
As Lee Eldridge with White Raven Media will be with us in second. Well, I guess in the boys' halftime, we will be having Mr. Embry. Seth Embry.
Yep.
Rick's his dad. I about called him his dad.
I think it's his uncle.
Yeah. There you go. As we're going to have Seth Embry with us at the second half, and we are petitioning to try to have the assistant superintendent of Lincoln County at some point. She will be trying to break down the X's and O's of the ball game, but we can get her away from that for a second.
And the conductor's listening?
The conductor is listening in the front of his train on his birthday.
It's a birthday.
Happy birthday to you. You know, I wonder how do they celebrate the birthday in Waynesburg or McKinney? In McKinney. So we're going to have to, folks, let us know, as we want to know what are some of the ways.
They ain't burning couches.
We've got some signals mixed. So the conductor is Jeremy Bull.
Oh,
the mayor of
the
McKinney,
mayor.
Jeremy Todd.
So Jeremy Bull is listening. It's not his birthday, Jeremy. Sorry,
Hey,
I was thinking
early,
Jeremy Todd.
It's early happy birthday, Tom.
So Jeremy Todd, the mayor,
the mayor of McKinney.
McKinney is celebrating
President
a birthday.
of the McKinney Chamber of Commerce.
Jeremy Boyle, which is the conductor, has a birthday eventually.
Sometime this year.
It's coming up. If the good Lord sees fit, he will have another one. I can assure you as that. But no, so we're excited about that. And again, in his basketball action, and we come back as promised. We're going to have the Katie Farthing State Farm keys to the game
promise?
from Dr.
Let's
Gresham.
go.
I promise at some point. This is the Golden Line Sports Network live from the Countryside BP studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
All right. And welcome back, folks, as we are just under about 3 minutes away for tonight's starting lineups. But one thing we always want to talk about here is our fantastic sponsors, as we are so thankful to have the sponsors that we have, and we have great news, folks.
Great news. Lee's Famous Recipe in Lancaster is bringing back the all-you-can-eat fish platter. what day? Oh, I thought it was Friday. I'm sorry. Every Friday and Sunday.
I wish it was every day.
Man, if I think it's Friday and it's Monday,
See
I'm in for a long
what
week.
Elaine can do for us.
Yeah, Lee's Famous Recipes, a proud sponsor of our Garrett County Player of the Game.
You know, the unfortunate part for me is I've been on my diet ever since they became on as a sponsor. So
It's fish.
I've not had. It is fish.
Yeah,
it is
it's healthy.
fish. And at one time it wasn't fried. So that's what I should tell myself.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it.
Hey,
I could eat.
We
my
have an
weight in
update.
it. I love updates.
So the conductor's birthday is July the 7th.
Yeah, we're right
So,
there.
you know,
It's on
so
us.
You guys are only
July
6
7th.
months off.
Here in a couple weeks, it will be. We'll have a couple weeks just coming up as that'll be the conductor's birthday.
So listen,
we like to celebrate
let's
it
get
early.
back to business, right?
I love
Katie
business.
Farthing, keys to the game here tonight. Again, if you're Garrett County, I think it's all about bouncing back from a tough loss 72 hours ago, kind of being kind of mentally and emotionally prepared for another big-time district game against, district rival Lincoln County. I think it's all about kind of the same things we've been talking about all year, Scott, is taking care of the basketball, limited second chance opportunities for Lincoln County, and maybe hoping Lincoln don't shoot the three as well as they shot the first time.
Absolutely. Lincoln County jumped out quick with the threes as, Jeff, let's keep it here tonight for the national anthem as we're going to have one of our own sing the national anthem.
Absolutely. Like that.
And Keziah McWhorter will be singing the national anthem for the Lady Lions basketball game. And so we want to make sure we do that. But you're right, Coach Gresham. It is, it's a big opportunity. It's a big game for both teams. Neither team can afford to let the other one get hot, as both teams can shoot the basketball from distance. So both teams, I'm sure, if we walked into their locker rooms right now and looked at what was written on the boards, one of those bullet points is going to be you got to make sure they put the basketball on the dribble and not give up the threes. So we're making way before we get to our national anthem, as the fantastic referees have made their way in here under the direction of Kyle Bottoms. Tonight we're going to have Jason Tyler at R2. We're going to have Don Pack at R1 and U2 and U1, and our R for the night is Lonnie McGuire.
Solid crew tonight, Scott.
Great crew. We're excited about that. Again, Keziah McWhorter, head coach Cassandra McWhorter's daughter, will be singing the national anthem, and we're going to stay right here. We might not be able to see her, but we'll keep it here. And there you go, folks, as that is the national anthem sung by 8th grader at Garrett Middle School, Keziah McWhorter. Now, I have heard this before, and it is is true, but the national anthem vocally is one of the hardest songs ever that's out there to sing because of the range of that. And so when folks have the ability to get up there and step up there and sing, that's really, really impressive.
I'm impressed. I mean, no doubt about that. I mean, coming from a person that, besides singing Happy Birthday, I don't know what else I can sing, right?
To the wrong people, right?
And just so folks know, I had no shot at her whatsoever. I tried. She was down by the scorer's table, and there was just everyone was standing up, just couldn't get a shot.
She did a great job.
She did a great job, though. Sure did.
Lincoln County tonight will be starting this. This is going to be your Sutton Pharmacy starting lineups. Here as I'm trying to get these as they go through here. It's going to be number 5, Alexis Baldock. Number 3, Alyssa Burkhart. Number 4, and Riley Towns. Number 11 in Haley Mullins. And number 33 in Gracie Mink. Again, the Lincoln County Lady Patriots are 11-12 on the year, coached by head coach Caitlin Hall. The Garrett County Lady Lions come into tonight's action 11-13 with head coach Cassandra McWhorter, as they will be starting a normal starting 5 for the Lady Lions right now, as they will be starting let's see, there she goes. I've got the wrong one here. Oh, no, that's Austin. Sorry. Yeah. As they're going to have Austin Bolton, number 20, number 21 in Bristol Powell, number 23 in Erica Hebenthal, number 2 in Reagan Powell, and number 3 in Lexi Moore. As I thought she was going to be the first one up there. Again, the head coach is Cassandra McWhorter. Her first year at Garrett County, but not even close to being the first year of a head coach, as we're excited to have Coach McWhorter, and under her tutelage here as taking over the Lady Lions basketball. Garrett County again is set to try to get a little payback from the Lady Patriots, as on January the 24th, Garrett County lost 68-55. And again, it was a game that Lincoln County made a lot of threes early. Garrett County claws back into it, and then it went the other way. Lincoln County is going to win the tip, and Alexa Baldock's going to bring it into front court. Off to Towns. Towns back to Baldock. Baldock trying to go short corner, as she's going to miss one right off the front. And here comes Lexi Moore quickly with the basketball, as she's going to work on Towns. Dribbles back onto Baldock, trying to find a spot down on the baseline. And they're going to say she is out of bounds, as that ball will go back to Lincoln County.
So, again, both teams know each other really well. Nothing really is going to surprise either team here tonight. It's all about which team is going to be able to execute better.
Burkhart trying to break the press off to Towns. Towns back to the top, Baldock. Garrett County in a little bit of a matchup zone right now, as they're going to try to swing it to Towns. Towns made 2 or 3 threes against Garrett County last time. It's going to come right back to her, going to go off her fingertips. It's going to go back to Garrett County.
And Scott talking about basically that, she was the difference maker late in that third quarter. She had 2 big threes to kind of extend maybe, if I'm remembering right, maybe a 3 to 4 point lead to a 9 to 10 point lead. And it was something the Lady Lions just wasn't able to overcome.
Lincoln County in a 3-quarter court, 2-2-1. Lexi Moore over the top. Great job executing the press break, but then throws it out of bounds at the last second. As Garrett County now with 2 turnovers in their first 2 possessions, as they're going to be pressing the Patriots 1-2-1-1, as Baldock is going to be at the top of it. Swings it back to the middle of the floor to Towns. Towns reverses a left-hander back to number 11, Mullins. Off to Baldock. Baldock thought about the 3, decided better of it. All the drive, same shot she made, she shot earlier, no good. Burkhart out front, in front of the Garrett bench, and she's going to throw up her one right-hander, as here comes Garrett County, as Moore quickly out to Bristol Powell for 2.
There you go. A Whitaker bank shot.
Good transition bucket there by the Lady Lions, as they're up quickly 2-0 on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard.
And we saw Lady Lions have so much success against Boyle County Friday night, getting the rebound and running, Scott. And it's very atypical for a Boyle County team to not want to run. And they, Garrett is really successful increasing the tempo against Boyle County.
3-point basket by Towns, as she shoots it right at 32% on the year, as Garrett County now against this 2-2-1. Handled really well. 3 in the deep corner by Reagan Powell. No good. Baldock comes out with the rebound for the Lady Patriots. Up to Burkhart, back to Baldock as she's going to try to find Mullins, top of the key. Mullins puts one down on the ground as she's going to double dribble. Good call. As it'll go back to the Lady Lions as they trail 3-2 on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard.
Yeah, I tell you, Scott, again, we said this, pre-game here with, Kyle Bottoms to being the science secretary for this region. Man, this is a really nice officiating career tonight for this game.
No doubt about it. I saw something the other day that somebody had put on Twitter about college, and they're right. This is the time of year right now. Everybody's tired, right? And so we're trying to get to that point to where we can get to the postseason. But right now, everybody's tired. Players, coaches, officials, everybody. And so you see quite a bit of folks that are tired, have those tired legs. Towns again from the deep corner, no good, as that one is going to be rebounded by Mullins. Working on Moore, as Moore is going to pick up her first foul. That'll be the first of the game.
Well, it's always a key to the game, Lexi Moore not getting in foul trouble, right? That's kind of what done it in against Moore County the other night when Lexi picked up that fifth foul. And so, really important for Lexi to be able to defend here without fouling.
Mullins to the free throw line. That's Mink to the free throw line for the Lady Patriots as they shoot 62% on the year as a team. First one is up and good. Second one is up and no good. Austin Bolton comes out of there with a rebound where she collects about 4 per game for the Lady Lions.
Yeah, we've really seen her get better here in the last couple of weeks. Really been pleased with her game here.
Nice
Scott.
move that time by
I tell
Moore.
you, when Lexi Moore gets in the paint, she's trouble for the defense. I mean,
she
is a foul drawer.
She really is.
You
exactly
cannot
right.
defend her in the paint without fouling her. Or if you don't, you're going to give up a basket.
Bristol Powell down the lane to shoot.
Oh! Do we have a
docu bit right off of the bat as that's going to tie the basketball game up the Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard as Bristol is going to go to the line to shoot one for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Love her aggression, Scott. Love the aggression so far for Bristol.
Into the game for the Lady Lions is going to be Sadie Agee. She replaces Bolton. Bristol Powell at the line shooting 68% on the year. As she's going to go to the line to try to attempt to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. 2 dribbles, a spin, looks at the goal, and front rim. Rebounded by Haley Mullins. Mullins clears out about 5 of those a game, as that was an easy one for her. She didn't have to work too hard for that one. Burkhart in front of the right, on one hand to 33 Mink, as Mink is going to be able to lay the basketball in.
3 points on the night for Mink.
For a 2-point lead for the Lady Patriots. Bristol Powell working on the corner, and she's got this normal zone that stretches out. It's a 2-3 zone that Lincoln County plays, but they extend it so much as you can find lots of gaps. And right there's the one place you don't want to go is in that deep corner as Garrett County now turns it over for the 3rd time of the night early in this contest. 4:36 to go in the first quarter. Baldock's going to work her way down the left side and no good. Out hustled that time is the Lady Lions as that is going to be Mullins. Get that 50-50 ball. I know that's something Coach McWhorter is not going to be happy about.
You got to limit opportunities, Scott.
All those 50-50 balls need to be cleaned up. Sadie Agee is going to get that rebound. This ball is going to go to Lexus Moore, and here she comes. Speed dribble, right-hand speed dribble right down the middle, and she's going to put one up and does not go in. Crawls out of there. Alexis Baldock quickly up the court to Mullins.
Yeah, great look by Lexi right there. Lexi, I love her being aggressive. When she's driving to the basket, good things typically happen for Garrett County.
Senior Gatlin Lewis into the game for the first time tonight as she will be replacing Gracie Mink, the 8th grader. Baldock working on Reagan Powell. Off to Burkhart. Thought Burkhart had an open look there. I was surprised she didn't get that one as she throws it. As that is going to go from Mullins to Lewis as she quickly makes her presence known in this contest.
I tell you, Lincoln doing a real nice job of being unselfish so far, Scott. You mentioned, Burkhart passed up a 3, but she kind of passed up a good shot for a better shot.
She really did. Reagan Powell with an 18-footer, no good, and Alyssa Burkhart with a rebound. And she's working down the right side. Between the leg dribble, working on Bristol Powell. Teammates for many, many years is Bristol Powell and Alyssa Burkhart. As Sadie Agee is going to come out with a rebound as loses the basketball, going over to Towns. Towns decides better of it. Baldock is going to pull right in front of the student section for the Lady Lions, and here comes the Lady Lions on the attack after a Hebenthal rebound.
Better rebounding right there the last 2 possessions for Garrett County.
Down the lane is Moore. Ball comes away from Moore as Towns is going to have it on the left-handed dribble on the break. And she's going to work on Bristol Powell. Tries to get it to Lewis inside. Nice pass. Ball is deflected by AG. And again, here comes out of it was Lexi Moore. Lexi Moore, great look to Bristol Powell.
Whitaker makes shot.
4-2.
6 points on the night for Bristol Powell.
That's going to be a timeout call. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. Garrett County comes into the game averaging 25 rebounds a game, 24 for Lincoln County. As for Garrett right now, I know this sounds counterproductive, but they have to slow down. They're turning the basketball over by just speeding up and down the floor. When Lincoln County plays this extended 2-3 zone, when you move the basketball, you attack those seams as you're seeing Lexi Moore do. It's going to open up either the backside for the layup or the backside for the skip three.
Yeah, I mean, you want to play fast, but you don't want to play so fast that you're, that you're fast turning the ball over. And so, my unofficial count, I've got 4 turnovers for Garrett County, 2 offensive rebounds for Lincoln County. So I think, with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the first quarter, I think Coach McWhorter can kind of live with the rebounding, but definitely wants to clean up those turnovers.
8-6 is your score on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard. Lincoln County Lady Patriots with the early lead over the Lady Lions. Garrett County continuing this 2-2-1 as Lexi Baldock will bring it into front court. Back to Towns. Right in front of the Garrett County bench. As in, again, the matchup zone that Garrett County is on. Burkhardt is going to pull from long range off the front of the rim. No good. And here comes Hebenthal with it. Off to Moore. Hebenthal with her second rebound early in this basketball game. Moore thought about it. Back to Hebenthal. Hebenthal thought about it. Even more. Going to give it to Powell for 3.
Man,
no
that looked good.
As that's going to hit the rim and go over the corner of the backboard back to Lincoln County.
Man,
it looked really good.
We were right here at that shot angle. And, man, I was about to call a DOE 3.
Again, 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gatlin Lewis is going to have it after the break of the press. Baldock back to Mullins. Baldock down the lane as she's going to make her first of the night.
Scott, she's a nice player.
She is.
She kind of plays under control and kind of stabilizes that offense for Lincoln County.
Coming off of an ACL injury last year where she played for DCA as she started her career at Lincoln County, went and played at DCA, went out with a knee injury, was out for most of the year, I guess you should say. And now she's back at Lincoln County. Got a brace on that left knee, but it doesn't look like it's one of those really thick braces. Moore's going to get in the middle of the paint off the inbounds play. Swinging the basketball back to Reagan Powell. Reagan Powell down off the right side is going to throw one up. No good. Alexis Moore with the rebound. She's going to find herself wide open from 10, and she knocks it down.
Yeah, that's a clean look for Lexi, and she's going to knock that down just about every time she takes that shot. Her first 2 points of the night there.
Towns is going to be able to make her way with a left-handed dribble to the middle of the floor, down to Burkhardt. Burkhardt pulling from 20, and it's her first one is good. She turns and gives the fans a little look there for the great look down the floor from Lexi Moore to Sadie Agee, and Sadie's not able to finish, but she's going to be fouled. She's going to draw the first foul on Haley Mullins. It'll be the second on the team with 59.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Again, we've seen Garrett County we're having a lot of success really pushing the basketball. Great job by Agee hustling down, getting in good position, catching the ball, and kind of drawing a foul going to the free throw line now.
First free throw is up and good for Agee.
You think Burkhardt was asking the students, are we going to be on NTI tomorrow?
Well, I think so. And if she was asking it, is there an answer for that?
Well, I think
do we have an answer for that?
It has been out here. Garrett County will be on NTI tomorrow as
breaking news.
A lot of surroundings counties are as well, as we're kind of bracing for a big snow event coming in tomorrow, like we haven't had enough of that already.
Thanks, Spring. Team Spring.
Garrett County now in man-to-man as Baldock is going to be guarded by Moore. May have got away with steps, and she did not. As
don't want to hex anything, Scott, but, man, the first quarter, really nice officiated basketball game. Clean basketball game being played by both these teams.
As Garrett County wanted to put the ball into play on the other side, as the ball is going to be put in play right here in front of the bench. As go to Lexi Moore.
Scott, what's the rule on that?
So it's usually the closest position.
It is the closest
position. So anytime
it was.
It's a violation in the backcourt, it's closest position, but it's a violation in the front court. 3 ball.
DOE 3.
If it's a violation in the front court with a walk or a foul, then it goes to the 28-foot mark, or it goes right there under the basket. Garrett County now trailing by 1, 13-12 as ball docked into the corner. Back to Burkhart. She's picked up by Bristol Powell. Burkhart trying to get away from Powell. Good defense that time of Powell. Gatlin Lewis picked up by Erica Hebenthal. Not a lot of offense here from Lincoln County. A lot of standing around, but they're going to fire from distance, and it is no good. And with that, we're at the end of the first quarter. Your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard reads Lady Patriots 13, Garrett County Lady Lions 12. We'll be right back here on the Golden Lions Sports Network live from the Countryside BP studio.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrett County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
And welcome back, folks. Getting ready to start here in the second quarter action from Garrett Middle School. The Lady Lions trail the Lady Patriots 13-12. After the first quarter, Garrett County will have the basketball here when we resume play, as Lexi Moore is going to have it in front court. Up to Bristol Powell, working on this 2-3 zone of Lincoln County. Back to Moore. She's going to direct traffic from the Power G.
So in that first half for Garrett County, Moore with 5, Bristol Powell 6, and AG with a point.
Reagan Powell inside as she's going to take the pass off from Moore, as ball is going to be blocked by Lewis. And out of there is going to come number 30, Lily Van Hook, making her first appearance for the Lady Patriots. Back to Baldock. Back to a zone is going to be Garrett County right now in this matchup zone. Baldock trying to get down that short corner again, as she's missed that shot 3 times in a row here. As Bristol Powell comes out of there with it up to her sister Reagan Powell. She's going to fire from distance, no good off the back iron, and Lexi Moore with the rebound. As she'll bobble it around, but finally get control. Has thought about pulling it against, as Van Hook is going to pick her up from 30, and Moore will have steps called.
Yeah, I tell you, unfortunately for Lexi there, she got called for a travel, but I'm telling you, Scott, best guard in the 12th region. And I don't even think it's close.
Oh, I agree 100%.
I mean, just so active. It means so much to her team on the offense and defensive glass. Can catch and shoot it, but also can drive and create for herself or for others.
Burkhart from range makes her second of the night, 16-12.
I tell you, Scott, we saw Burkhart really shoot the 3 well in Stanford. I think it's really important to kind of get up on her and make her drive.
That's right.
Because if I'm not mistaken, she might have scored all of her points catching and shooting.
She did.
So really get up there and kind of make her put the ball on the basket, kind of make her a driver instead of a shooter, because she's also a maker.
2 minutes left in the semifinals of the 8th grade conference tournament.
Oh, give me some
County
good news.
Cougars lead 46-31
I like
at
that.
Ferristown. If they can hold on, first free throw is good. If they can hold on, the finals will be later this week, Thursday, I believe, but I might be making that up. So don't put that in writing. But I'm almost positive it would be Thursday. First free throw is up and good by Reagan Powell. She shoots at a 65% clip on the year from the free throw line. Second free throw is up, and those percentages will be going up.
Let's go.
As that is good.
Hey, 2 or 3 of the free throw line. Man, I'm a stat keeper tonight.
You are, man. You're on top of the
Yeah.
stats. As Garrett County in this 1-2-1-1, as they're going to get the basketball in the middle of the floor to Towns. Back up to Burkhart, picked up by Moore. Towns. Back to Burkhart.
Yeah, Lexi doing a good job of kind of getting up on Burkhart.
You have to make Burkhart be a driver.
Yeah, I agree.
If she's a set shooter, she is very effective. You have to put her into a driving
defense
position.
by Hebenthal.
As Hebenthal knocks that one away, as here's going to come here. Lexi Moore down the lane and scores 4-2. Tie basketball game here in 16 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
7 points on the night now for Moore.
Towns draws 2. Back to Baldock. Baldock at the elbow. Back off to Mullins. Mullins to 8th grader Mink. Mink
you talk about
the basketball.
High basketball IQ. Moore doing a great job knowing she's already got a foul, being able to kind of stick her arm straight up in the air, making her uncomfortable and not getting called for a foul.
Back and forth with Austin Bolton and Reagan Powell. As Bolton gets knocked down, the ball goes out of bounds. Will remain with Garrett County as Braley Wade is going to make her first appearance of the night.
We talked about Braley Friday night. Braley, glad to see Braley get back in, kind of back there on the basketball court. Just a solid contributor in every way for the Lady Lions.
Wade takes the inbounds pass from Moore. Towns falls down for Lincoln County as Moore is going to get it back to Bristol Powell. She's going to pull from distance. That looks good.
Man, have yourself a game, Bristol Powell.
Bristol Powell averaging right now 20% on the year.
She's got
3-point
9 points
range,
already.
as that is huge. Braley Wade is going to be at the top of the 2-3 match here for the Lady Lions. Moore picks up Burkhart. As the Towns is going to get a one-handed pass cross court as she knocks one down right.
Scott, she likes shooting threes against Garrett County.
She does. I mean, she really does. As I would suspect her percentage is really high, a lot higher against us than most, as she have not seen her miss much. Nice pass from Bristol Powell off to Austin Bolton. And Bolton puts it in for her first 2 of the night. 21-19 is your score. The Lady Lions leading the Lady Patriots of Lincoln County. Baldock down the lane. Gets off to Burkhart from distance. Baldock inside to Mullins.
Good offense.
Nice. As that's going to be 2 points.
Well, and I tell you, Scott, Garrett's very aware that Burkhart can shoot that 3, so kind of keeping the defense spread out to prevent the 3 kind of opened up the lane for Lincoln County to get a nice shot there at kind of shooting for 2.
Moore from distance off the front of the rim. As ball is going to bounce. Good box out that time by the Lady Patriots as Riley Towns will come out of there with it as she's going to be fouled by Austin Bolton as Haley Mullins, she throws it to Haley Mullins as Haley Mullins will go to the line to shoot 2, where she shoots 44% on the year.
And what grade is number 4 in, Scott?
Both of them are 8th graders. So Mullins and Towns are both 8th graders.
She dribbles with her left hand and just throws a one-handed laser pass.
She really does.
Wow, that was
very,
impressive.
very impressive young lady. As first free throw is up and no good. As it's going to be off to the right. Lady Pates are going to concede the rebound as they've already put their 4 back. As Mullins' second free throw is up and it is good. 22-21 is your score as the Lady Patriots are back in front of the Lady Lions.
I tell you, for Lincoln County in that first quarter, he had Alyssa Burkhart with 3, Towns with 3, Baldock with 2, Lewis with 2, and Mink with 3.
Hebenthal lining one up from distance. It is
DOE
3. Jeff and Gail Richards says, way to go, Lexi, just a minute ago. I've missed that one. I apologize, as this is going to be Towns. She's going to pull from 8. No good, as that's going to be Lewis with the rebound. Back to Mullins. Inside, and she's going to say it's a jump ball.
Oh, a Marksbury Farm jump ball.
That's going to be a jump ball that's going to go back to Lincoln County.
Hey, that gets Garrett an extra possession, Scott.
They're going to call the jump ball. Will again now it'll go right back to the Lady Lions on the next possession. As out of the box set for the Lady Patriots. Burkhart picked up quickly by Powell. Powell switches off as they went back to man-to-man. Nice move here by head coach Cassandra McWhorter as Towns is going to go down the lane right-handed and try to finish.
That's nice, Scott.
Towns is a nice player. As that's going to be the first foul on Sadie Agee. Watching from home tonight saying go GC is Tina Scott. Tina had a birthday this week.
Man, 29 years old.
Yeah, I tell you.
Congratulations,
29 years old it is as the first free throw is up, and it is good. Towns is shooting right at 64% for the year, as she is an outstanding young basketball player for these Lady Patriots. Second free throw is up and no good as it rolls off. 24-23, the Lady Lions are ahead here with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go on your Weichert Four Brothers scoreboard. Lincoln County now has switched up to man-to-man. They need to clear that thing out of here as Lexi Moore with the basketball. As she looks over to Coach McWhorter, clear that side and let Lexi work as Powell has it on the corner. Off to Wade. Wade down the right side to Sadie Agee from the left wing.
Little Country with a Whitaker bank shot.
The bank is open. 26-23 is your score.
I tell you, the bank is always open. You got Scott Bowler money.
yeah. That's right. That's exactly right, because there's no money anywhere else. I
thought that was me.
As that is going to be Mullins is going to work hard down underneath. Haley Mullins, the senior.
4 points on the night for Mullins.
She's right at her averages. That's what she averages on the year as Lexi Moore takes it to Gatlin Lewis. Unable to score as the Lady Lions as they cling to a 1-point lead here late in the second quarter. Powell picking up Burkhart. Going off the screen of Mullins. It's going to be short air ball as it'll go out of bounds back to Garrett County. I just feel like when Garrett County is in this man-to-man right now, Lincoln doesn't look to be organized. So they don't look like they're running anything. So I really like staying in that right now as a really good move by Coach McWhorter.
Yeah, I mean, Lincoln definitely has not felt comfortable on offense the last couple of possessions. Now, Garrett, needs to take advantage and playing good defense, let it turn into some good offense, and let's extend this lead a little bit.
Garrett County back to the set. Try to get the basketball down low to AG. Ball is knocked away as Mullins, and Burkhart's going to pick it up as here they come on the break as back to Burkhart at the top of the key. Picked up by Moore this time as Lewis is going to make her way around Bolton. Misses the shot, and here comes the Lady Lions as Moore is going to pull from range and transition.
Let's go!
Buckets.
That's a one-person fast break.
1:47 to go in the basketball or in the first half, and Garrett County leads 29-25. Burkhart's going to try to match from the left side, no good. And who comes out of there with it?
And
None
she's
other
on
than Lexi Moore.
One-player fast break again.
Out to Bristol Powell. Bristol Powell with a hesitation down the left side with the left finish, no good as Austin Bolton, buddy.
It's going to be a foul on Lincoln, Scott.
She will get in there and go to work.
And we've seen Bolton do this time and time again all year. But man, the last couple of games, she is just becoming a big-time contributor there. For Garrett County, scoring points, playing defense, but man, cleaning up the glass.
100% right. 1 minute to go in the 8th grade semifinals. Garrett County leads 39-37. So things looking good for the Cougars to make their way to the championship game. 3 no good for Powell. Ball is going to be. That was pretty funny. So the girl from Lincoln County was out of bounds, but in the air, and then she knocked it back, and the Garrett girl knocks it out of bounds. So that was, if you saw that on replay, that's unusual.
That's a little unfortunate.
It was unfortunate. Nice play by Lincoln County. That was a heads-up play. I believe that was Van Hook. That made a really nice headsy play. Towns working on Reagan Powell. Off to Lewis. Lewis is going to shoot it from range, and that is good. As Lewis shoots it well, as she shoots at 36% from the three-point line. That's not her first make of the year.
She's got 5 points on the night. Nice job catching that ball. She, squared her shoulders up and knocked it down. Lexi Lewis says, if you can do it, I can too.
Lexi Moore from 23 feet as Garrett County with a 5-point lead here, just under a minute to go in the second quarter.
13 points on the night.
From the Garrett bench, swings it to Mullins.
You hear all about wanting to play at the next level. If you want to know what a college basketball player looks like,
that's exactly
watch Lexi Moore play basketball.
Here comes Reagan Powell, 40 seconds to go. She's going to keep that right-handed dribble against Towns. Turn and throw it to Lexi Moore. Lexi Moore does a nice job digging it out. Back to Powell.
Knock it down.
4-3, no good. As rebound action is going to come away with that is Van Hook. 8th grader Van Hook, she's a really nice player as well. Ball is going to be skipped across. It's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be
that's a good call.
It's a good call.
Be knocked out of bounds into the game.
But that's a good piece of officiating, Scott.
Oh, it really is.
The official wasn't exactly sure, asked for help, got clarification, and made the right call.
Well, it went out of bounds in front of him, but it got tipped on the other side of the floor. You can't see that. It's impossible to see that. Really nice job of officiating by this crew. As this first half is about to come to
an end.
15 seconds to go. Reagan Powell working on Towns as Powell knocks it away, but she's going to throw it ahead to Lexi Moore quickly as Moore is going to throw it up and no good. Ball is going to be knocked away. Back to Moore.
Three's better than 2.
In there, no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Your Garrett County Lady Lions lead the Lady Patriots 32-27. We come back, we'll have our halftime show here at Garrett Middle School as your Cougars just defeated Ferristown 52-39. We'll be in the championship game later this week. This is Golden Lion Sports Network live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrard County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
And welcome back, folks, as we are live at Garrard Middle School for 45th District basketball action. The Lady Lions lead the Lady Patriots 32-27. We're excited to have our man Lee Eldridge with us, as he is from White Raven Media. Is that right?
That's it.
With
yes,
the 12, you guys, you work right along with 12th Region Sports, as that's something you guys do. But before we get started, I know we want to talk all about sports here. Before we get started, you're a 2011 Garrard County graduate.
2011.
That's
Garrard
so cool,
graduate,
man.
Yep.
I actually watched you guys from afar before I even knew it was you. I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah.
And then something happened. I was like, hold on a second. I think that's Lee Eldridge.
Yeah.
So Lee, tell us just a little bit. How did it come into this? Like, how did you get to where you are now? I know this is your hobby because you're a FedEx. But how did you get into what you guys are doing?
Man, I will tell you. So on my side of it, it was kind of like a culmination of two different things. So I was picking up a video camera and just playing with it. Now, I had history in the past with music videos that I hope to goodness never see the light of day. Because
well, you're not the only one. I got a couple of those.
Yeah,
myself.
You got those first videos. It's like, oh goodness, but. And then Kenny, I think they culminated a different, they got a Twitter platform and was able to kind of elevate it with that. And then we just kind of had this idea to bring kind of our hobbies together. and it just blew up into something that we honestly didn't expect to to be what it is. And you know, with Kenny's knowledge of the 12th region, and then what he brings, you know, with his passive youth ministry and all that stuff, and then my, you know, ability to film and I guess make Kenny look good,
which is tough.
Yeah, no,
and that's why we wanted to have you on here. I got tired of seeing that guy all the time. This is the guy, because I'm a behind the scenes the guy kind of too. So that's why it was important. We thought we'd get you on here.
So your job is not as hard as Jeff's making Caleb and I look good.
I can
assure you.
What you all do, and I do got to give my flowers. What you all do is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Absolutely, what you all do for the students and for the programs. Like it's amazing. And I'm such a fan of what y'all do.
Well, I appreciate that. So you guys,
and vice versa.
You guys kind of found 12th region, and you know, and again, backing up a little bit, when social media kind of started, you know, exploding and going different things, people, to make yourself kind of to be viable where you're at, you got to have a spot, right?
Yeah.
And so you guys were in sports, and then you decided to even make it to 12th region, which. There was a huge hole, right? So you guys now are just kind of covering all the 12th region as much as you can. And to me, that is phenomenal, because these kids right now, the platform you guys are providing is awesome.
Oh, yeah. And then just I think some of the inspiration that comes from it, like Kenny posted today, just like some of our pictures that we post, just making like the senior posters.
That's right.
Or having
that
kids.
Was cool. I saw that.
Yeah. Or having kids just come up to us on the sidelines and just be like, you know, hey, thank y'all for what you do.
Right.
And it's so cool, because like I've never met that individual, but when they come up and the impact that we've made on their lives, like you never see it. It's the seeds that gets planted that you never know.
You know, and again, the kids like it, but I'll tell you who likes it even more is the parents.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because they get the opportunity. I wish there was something way back in the day when I was sitting on the bench of a picture, because I used to sit on the bench as well as anybody. But just to have, they will have that for the rest of their life.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so that is a monumental thing for them.
Well, and it's also about the relationships that you build with them, because like the reason I'm here tonight is the Burkhart family.
Yeah.
Going way back to when I played basketball, Alan Burkhart, her dad, was a basketball player that inspired me and poured time into me. And so it's kind of my way of giving back. That's why I'm here, is for her return back to Garrett County. I wanted to give something special to her. So, it's so cool to be able to see like all of that just kind of come together.
And you get to mix too your passion and your business. It's kind of mixing business with pleasure in a sense, too, which is so cool.
And what they say is those who can't play coach, but those that can't do either, they grab a camera. And
we get to stay involved in something we love. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Well, you know, and the good thing about it is you're helping a community that you grew up with in this situation, but in a community that's been a bigger part of, other than just Lancaster. The 12th region community is something that you get to be a part of.
Yeah,
you know,
huge.
which is really neat. So before we let you go, what are some things that you guys may have in the back of your mind, saying, man, one of these days we would kind of like to you know, what we're doing now is awesome, but we want to do something?
Well, I can't give away all of Kenny's secrets. Sure. But what we would love to do is like some of these platforms, like what you all do here in the Maroon Sports Network and those kind of sports. The BCSN was here the other night with the bull kind of game. We want to be able to provide our resources to be able to give back to some of those schools to be able to teach. And so one of the things that we'd like to do, everything I've ever learned is self-taught and stuff like that. But what I can give back, so like to inspire a student section to start their own sports networks and stuff like that, and then just watch this thing kind of flourish would be really cool.
I love it. Well, Lee, man, thank you so much for what you and Kenny do. But, man, we appreciate you. And, again, a Garrett County graduate.
Good to have you up here, dude.
Garrett County graduate, if I'm not mistaken. You hang out with another Garrett County graduate quite often?
I do.
That's a good thing. So that's really neat for me. And again, I saw your work from afar and had no idea it was you.
Yes, sir.
And so, man, I'm appreciative of what you do, my man, and best of luck in any way we can ever help you. Let us know.
I'm going to say this. Down the road, I'm hoping there's some way, if we could ever figure it out, the way we could just keep all this like a big snowball.
Yeah.
Just haven't figured it out, and always time is such a big deal, too.
100% always.
I mean, it really gets it.
So do you have a cowboy hat like Kenny? Do you ever wear your cowboy hat?
Gosh, no, man. He makes it. Like I said, I love him being the face. I'd stay behind the camera for a reason.
Well, make sure that when he gets doodle, you give him a hard time about UK. No, we don't none of this Tennessee garbage.
Oh, my gosh. So much orange I've seen on the 12th Region Network.
He's the man. We're going to take one quick break. This is Lee Eldridge from White Raven Media. When we come back, it'll be second half action here at Garrett Middle School. This is Golden Line Sports Network live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrett County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at Marksberry.
And welcome back, folks, as basketball action is underway, as Lexi Moore is going to come out against this man-to-man. As nice feed down low to Austin Bowden. It goes in.
Let's go. Good pass. Good
nice
finish.
Nice pass, nice look, as the Lady Lions are going to fall back into a, I thought they were man-to-man. I'm not real sure as of right now. Now they are going to be man-to-man, as Riley Towns is going to be picked up by Alexis Moore. Reagan Powell is going to have Burkhart, Bristol Powell against.
So Scott, we talked about the first 3.5 minutes of the game. Garrett had 4 turnovers. Right now, Garrett only has 6. So they went a whole another quarter. And they played a quarter and a half of really clean basketball, and you can see the results on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Baldock is going to work on Bolton over in the deep corner, as she's going to make a real nice crossover move down the lane, and she's going to put up a one-handed runner. Is no good. Mullins is going to get the rebound, as she's going to fight off a couple of Garrett County Lady Lions, as Lexi Moore sticks her hand in there and knocks one away from, I guess that is Mink.
That's a Marksberry Farm jump ball.
As Meek is going to make a quick exit and give way to Gatlin Lewis. Lewis is a normal starter from the times I've watched her.
Yeah, she's a nice player.
She is a nice player. It's Baldock. She's going to trigger the basketball in. Burkhart's going to have it at the top, but she'll give it off to Towns, working on Reagan Powell. Gatlin Lewis. Lincoln County running just a 1-4 high set, as the ball is going to be knocked away from Lincoln County, but because of a foul, as that one will go against Austin Bolton.
So in the first half, Reagan Powell with 2 points, Moore with 13, Bolton with 2, Bristol Powell with 9, Hebenthal with 3, and Agee for 3 for Garrett County.
Baldock's going to trigger the basketball in to Alyssa Burkhart in front of the Lincoln County bench, and she's picked up by former teammate Bristol Powell. As again, they won the conference championship last year
in a dominating fashion,
with Garrett County Middle School, as Baldock off to Towns. Towns ball fakes, going to pick up Moore. Actually going to switch and shoot that one with her right hand. Alexis Moore is going to come out there with it after a rebound by Austin Bolton, as that's going to be back out to Reagan.
I tell you, Garrett's doing such a better job, Scott, of such a better job of closing out on Towns and Burkhart and making them drive.
Exactly right.
We've seen them be really successful catching the ball and making threes for Lincoln County. And Coach McCorder with a great adjustment of really closing out hard and fast and kind of making them put the ball on the
Without a doubt, as Towns is going to come off of the dribble handoff, left-handed, no good.
It's not as effective when you're not catching and shooting.
That's exactly right. You got to make them put it on the dribble, as Powell is going to fire in front of the Garrett County bench. No good, as the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds.
But here's
Stay
Bolton.
with Garrett County.
Bolton being
gets
active.
In there. Carolyn Knowles updating us again. Headed to the Garrett game after GMS wins the conference against Madison Middle. I told you wrong. 62-39 to advance to the championship game. Looking forward to that, as this is going to be Reagan Powell off to Alexa Moore. Alexis Moore back to Powell. Two-man game, off to Bolton. Bolton back to Bristol Pals. Ball's going to get away from her and go out of bounds. Just slow down again. I would say out of whatever turnovers we've had tonight, 90% of those have just been because we've been sped up.
Yeah.
Slow down, get the basketball, run your offense to a point to where you're going to be able to get a good look.
And make a two-hand pass.
100%.
Yeah. And so, Garrett did such a good job in the late first quarter, all the second quarter. Already has 2 turnovers out of the first 2 minutes here.
Towns knocks one down for her first 3 of the second half.
Again, when she catches and shoots, really effective.
Got to make them dribblers as Lexus Moore off the front iron, no good. Erica Hebenthal comes in there and rebounds the basketball for a second opportunity. 5:18 to go. Hebenthal in front of the Garrett bench, long three.
Oh, she answers. Wow. A DOE 3.
37-30 is your score on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard. 5:06 to go as Lexi Moore comes out there with a steal. As she's going to go 2-on-1, gets down the lane.
About 1-on-3, and it's a dunk, you bitch.
Let's go. As Moore making instant offense. 5 minutes to go.
She took on 3 defenders, Scott.
Here in the third quarter, Garrett County leads 39-30.
And in transition, Lexi Moore against 3 Lincoln defenders is a mismatch for Lexi Moore's benefit.
Lexi is really, really good. Free throw is up, and it is good. She's shooting 75% from the free throw line this year, averaging 5 rebounds a game, 33% from the three-point line. Baldock, she's going to draw the assignment of Moore. Reagan Powell is going to take one away from Towns, and she's going the wrong way. Let's go. Put that thing up through there. She's going to throw it to Austin Bolton. Over to Lexi Moore. A little late as Baldock's able to sneak in there and get the steal as Burkhart. On the right side, one-handed floater, no good, as Towns is going to get the rebound and knock it in. Towns is a beast
catch and
tonight.
shoot. Yeah, catch and shoot. It really affect the player.
Moore off the left side. She's going to pull up in the middle of the floor. Back to Hebenthal. Hebenthal ball fakes, gets Lewis off her feet. Had Bolton, tried to get it to her, but nice job by Haley Mullins defensively. Baldock's going to come into front court and hand the basketball off to Burkhart.
4 turnovers in this early in the third quarter here for Garrett County.
Moore with Baldock behind the back dribble. It's going to be Baldock as Baldock's going to try to get it to Lewis, and she does. Inside, no good, as Mullins is going to float in there with the rebound. Towns is going to fire from range, no good, as she finally misses one. As Wendell Combs checks in, says Towns is an outstanding soccer player as well. As from 10 is going to be Lexi Moore, and she draws nothing but the bottom of the net.
I tell you, Scott, man, I am going to miss seeing Lexi Moore wear that Garrett County jersey.
Yeah. I am too, but I can assure you, wherever
goodness.
she goes next year, I will still be a big fan and will watch as many games as I possibly can. I love watching that young lady play basketball. 3:38 to go in the third quarter. 42-32 is your score as Towns off to Lewis, back to Towns. Into man-to-man is Garrett County has caused Lincoln lots of trouble, as we saw that earlier in the years. That foul's going to be on Reagan Powell, as that'll be her first, maybe second.
Again, Scott, I think it all comes down to can Garrett County get up and pressure, especially Towns and Burkhart, and not just let them catch and shoot, because we have seen them do some significant damage when they're catching and shooting. And Garrett County with that pressure defense, I think, is making Lincoln feel a little uncomfortable, extending this lead to 10. Towns makes it 9.
Into the game for Lincoln County is going to be Bree Burkhart, number 20 Addison Abbott, and number 30 that is going to be Van Hook. This is going to be the first time we've seen Bree Burkhart in meaningful minutes for the Lady Patriots against the Lions. 2-3 zone for the Lady Patriots. Hebenthal inside, off to Carson Powell into the game.
Man,
as I thought that was
good.
in. Good rebound by Erica Hebenthal, as that's going to be a foul on 20. Oh, I thought it was going to be on Van Hook, so that's going to be on Abbott.
Good job by Hebenthal being really active, kind of going up there and kind of getting that rebound, giving Garrett County another opportunity on this trip to get a basket.
Back to Moore, off the inbounds. Moore. Bree Burkhart backs off of her and gives her room, and no good. It was right off the front of the rim. As Burkhart hands off to sister Alyssa. Here comes Alyssa off the left side. She's going to take it to the middle of the floor. Back off to Towns inside. Ball fakes, gets around 2 defenders, going to throw one up and good.
Scott, she's been their offense. I mean, she has 16 points on the night.
All that is scoring for Lincoln County tonight.
She has 16 of the 36 points.
Moore down the lane is going to draw a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2.
So, Scott, when you said she's done all the scoring for Lincoln County in the second half, she has done all the scoring.
Has she?
So she's got 7 points. She's got all of their, she's got 9 of their points. All 9 points in the third quarter has come from Towns for Lincoln County.
Free throw is up. and it is good. Garrett County scored 12 in the first quarter, 20 in the second quarter for 32 at half. Lincoln County had 13 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter for 27. Your score right now is Garrett County 43, Lincoln County 36. Make that 44 with 2:47 to go on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard here in the third quarter.
And Lexi Moore goes into the 20 points.
Alyssa Burkhart working on Bristol Powell off of a screen from Abbott. Long three is no good from Bree Burkhart. Bree can make that shot. I've seen that many times.
She's a good shooter.
I really like Bree Burkhart. As that's going to be a foul on Bristol Powell, or on Bree Burkhart. It'll send Bristol Powell to the line where she shoots 68% for the year.
Yeah, I tell you, again, Garrett County, you can definitely see it's one of the things that Coach McCorder really believes in. Get that rebound and push and see if you can get a good look at the basket. Garrett has been so successful all season, especially these last two games, doing just that.
If you watch a Cassandra McCorder practice, they work on lots of things, but one of the things that they spend a lot of time on is transition offense. Like you said, exactly, she wants the basketball out of the hands, down the floor quickly, and attacking the rim. Bristol Powell actually misses both free throws. Karsten Powell with the rebound, no good as the ball is Karsten Powell's going to get another look at it. It goes, it does not go in as Bree Burkhart is going to finally come out there with the rebound for Lincoln County.
A lot of good looks there for Garrett County.
2:19 to go here in the second quarter as Burkhart working off the screen of Abbott as she's going to spin back in she's going to have her pocket picked by Bristol Powell. Here comes Bristol Powell working on Towns as she's going to swing the basketball to Moore. Moore from 24.
Get in there! Let's go!
Yes, sir! DOE 3, and that's a timeout, Lincoln County. Let's go. Garrett County Lady Lions with 1:58 to go here in the third quarter. Is that a full or a 30? That's a full.
That's a Farmers National Bank timeout.
Your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard. Lady Lions 47, Lady Pates 36. This is Golden Lions Sports Network live from the Countryside BP studios.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Lee's Famous Recipe, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
Back, folks.
No.
And welcome back, folks. 1:55 as that's going to be a steal by Moore as she picks the pocket of Baldock and extends the lead.
25 points.
49-36. So I'll tell you what, one of the things you don't do against Lamont Butler or Lexi Moore is put that ball out in front of them.
Because she'll grab it.
She will grab it. She's going to pick up her second foul on the night. Actually, that's going to be on Karsten Powell.
Yeah, she
reached in from the backside. I saw that.
Again, clean basketball game. Both these teams have kind of defended without doing a lot of fouling. Officials have done a great job with the whistle. This game has had a nice flow to it.
Bristol Powell picking up Towns. Towns, a lot of dribbling there, and it goes off, and not a lot of offense for the Lincoln County Lady Patriots right now.
Cassandra McCorder went to this man-to-man defense, it completely changed. Lincoln County's offense. Lincoln does not feel comfortable with tight man-to-man defense.
Former teacher Peggy Sharp watching tonight says, let's go Garrett County. As down the lane goes Lexi Moore, no good. As Austin Bolton was in there, waiting in there, trying to get it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by
another great
Baldock.
Call. Another great call. I mean, Bolton doing a good job of kind of being active, kind of knocked the ball off the Lincoln County Patriot arm.
Moore fires it into Austin. Ball back to Moore. Moore's going to have the ball knocked away, and here comes Towns with it on the speed dribble. She's going to get it into front court. Hands off to Bree Burkhart to Baldock from long range. No good. It's going to go off the back iron as that's going to be not over the back, so pushing the back. That's going to be on 30.
And again,
over the back is not, by the way, is not a National Federation High School Athletic Association foul. It's a push.
A push.
So just so you know.
Well, and again, you know, we've seen this crew work so well together tonight, Scott. You know, two officials called the same foul. You know, one of the officials, you know, kind of let the other kind of make that foul call. But, man, these officials have been tuned in, doing a great job tonight controlling this basketball game.
To the line for the Lady Lions is going to be number 23, Erica Hebenthal, where Erica shoots it at 63% on the year. She makes the first, extend the Garrett lead, 50-36.
The Lady Lions are 6 from 8 shooting free throws.
I like it. Let's go. Let's go. Hebenthal, second one up, and it is good.
I meant 7 for 9.
As one of my favorites in Kinsey Sounder is here tonight. And she was asking if we were going to take a break. I thought she was watching as Hebenthal knocks one away from Bree Burkhardt as Baldock's going to have it at the top of the key, working on Alexa Moore. Not a lot of spacing right now for the Lady Pates as going to have the foul is going to be on Karsten Powell as Van Hook sets a good screen on Moore.
Yeah, and Baldock doing a good job kind of being a veteran player, kind of knowing that Lincoln County's in trouble, down 15 points here in the third quarter. So you know, got to the elbow there, kind of did a good job of getting a foul call.
Baldock makes the first free throw.
That's her third point of the night, Scott. You know, again, looking back from the first game to this game, Baldock and Burkhardt's kind of been limited with what they've done scoring the basketball.
Ball is not going to go in, but it's going to be out of bounds as Bree Burkhardt and Austin Bolton are battling for the rebound. Goes out on Bolton. Former standout all-star from the Lady Lions, Sherry Hatfield Carter says, let's go, Garrett County, get this win tonight. As Karsten Powell is going to pick up Van Hook as Bristol Powell quickly is going to jump in there to try to double-team Towns. Back to Baldock, right-hand dribble to the middle of the floor, out to Bree Burkhardt as Bree is going to turn one over as here comes Karsten Powell, 8th grader Karsten Powell on the attack, and that's going to be a foul with 32.9 seconds to go. 51-37 is our score on our Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard.
You think Emily Bottoms is watching tonight?
Oh, I'm sure. Well, yeah. I mean, so here's what I'll tell you about Emily Bottoms. I saw this personally, and it hurt me every time. One of the best shooters I've ever seen.
Oh, my goodness.
You talk about giving
Did she ever miss against?
Well, so if she had her feet set, she was 90%. And if she went between the legs and stepped back, she was 89%. Because I'm not quite – I think she missed one or two because they were up so big on us.
Did you ever do something to offend her or something?
Yeah, I did. I was a coach at Garrett County, and she, made everything. But I don't think it was just me. I think she did that to everybody. Second free throw is up and is good as Karsten Powell extends his Garrett County lead 53-37. 31 seconds to go as Towns is going to bring the left-handed dribble in the front court off to Bree Burkhardt. Bree Burkhardt firing from the distance. I told you guys
she's got a good
shot.
Scott.
You guys didn't listen. I told you.
I like her game.
20 seconds to go. Garrett County going to get the final shot here as Moore down to the middle of the floor. Off to Karsten Powell for three. Get in there.
She said I can do it too.
10 seconds to go. Garrett County now needs to stop. Gets a good stop here to go into the fourth quarter as Baldock working on Moore. Tries to get down the left hand. Oh, I'm not sure. As it's going to be two free throws for for Baldock with a foul on Moore. As 56-40 is your score, 4.3 seconds to go. Baldock will go to the line. That's going to be the second foul on Moore.
Yeah, again, Lexi picked up an early foul, Scott, and has done just a masterful job defending without fouling.
First free throw is up and good. And Lexi gets some fouls just because she is handsy to the fact where she goes in there and just rips. She can rip it away. We were actually talking today about that. Second free throw is going to be up, and that came to a stop and then fell in. 56-42, 3 seconds to go. Here comes Moore in front of the Garrett bench, and she's got time, and she's going to get down the lane and get a foul. That's right, get a call and get to the bucket as Lexi Moore is going to have a chance to extend this lead. 56-42 is your score.
Kind of going back to when we had her on the interview of the Friday night of the boys game, we talked about that, how does she not get tired?
As Lexi Moore is going to have the opportunity to make two free throws. First free throw is up and is no good.
Well, our band's playing.
As the band, I'm not quite sure they knew she's going. That's okay. As they're like, oh, there we got it this time.
Hey, look at that.
That's all right. As Moore, the second one is up and it is good. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll take a 1-minute break. 56-42 is your score on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard. This is Go Line Sports Network live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back, folks. Fourth quarter action here from Garrett Middle School on senior night.
Let's finish.
Senior night, as the Garrett County Lady Lions lead the Lady Patriots 57-42. As in that quarter, Garrett County puts up 25 points to Lincoln County's 15. Garrett County's going to have the basketball. She's going to throw the basketball in quickly. It's going to be Moore, and she gets it off to Reagan Powell. Reagan Powell, Lincoln County now in man-to-man. As Powell working on to the middle of the floor, gets it off to Moore, picked up by Alyssa Burkhart back into the game for the Lady Patriots. Garrett County wants to get a good shot, but they don't need to be in any hurry.
The clock's their friend right now, Scott.
Clock's their friend. No count out there right now. As they're going to get a backdoor cut. Great job defensively.
Beautiful.
Offensively by Garrett County, as that's going to be a foul on Addison Abbott. Really nice, masterful job of Garrett County. Kind of lured Lincoln County into that one as they brought a 1-4 high set, trying to overplay the wings was Lincoln County, and backdoor all day long. Powell to the line to shoot two. First one is up, and it is good, as that is Reagan Powell, 65% from the free throw line, 26% from the three-point line, as she is averaging right at 7 points a game, 6.5 to be exact. Second free throw is up,
That's
and it is
4 points
good.
on the night now. And Scott, the Lady Lions will get it done on the free throw line.
59-42, 7:33 to go in this
14
contest.
out of 16.
Bristol Powell, Alyssa Burkhart up top. She's going to hand it off to Baldock, guarded by Moore. Lewis, that's a walk. Great call.
Good call.
As that's going to be back to Garrett County. As Lewis trying to stop and just drug that right foot. It'll go back over to the Lady Lions.
Again, we not to continue to repeat ourselves, but a really nice officiated basketball game here. And I'm telling you, Scott, the Lady Lions are firing on our cylinders. Looked really good Friday night against Boyle County. And followed that up with another great performance.
Speaking of a referee that makes good calls, Willie Hoskins tonight, as he says, let's go
Willie
basketball.
Hoskins.
As he just likes basketball. He is a basketball sports fan. I love Willie Hoskins. Believe it or not, I've known Willie through basketball, but I know him even better through golf, as he is he's a great advocate for youth in sports, and we sure appreciate that. Garrett County leads 59-42, 7:08 to go, as Alexis Moore is going to inbound the ball, as she's going to get it to great look that time and pass from Moore to a cutting Bristol Powell, where that's one there that you love to see, because that's not scripted. That's just playing basketball. That's not something that Coach McQuarter is pointing out. She just made a really nice cut and a good pass.
And Garrett's putting on an offensive clinic, Scott. You mentioned, 20 points in the second quarter, 25 in the third quarter.
First free throw is up, and it is good. Bristol Powell right at 68% on the year.
And she's entered double digits.
It's going to be higher tonight, as she had a really big first quarter for the Lady Lions. Got us off to a good start, as 61-42 is your score. 7:05 to go here in this contest, as Towns is going to think better of it, takes it outside as Baldock, as Towns has they've done a nice job defensively on Towns this last few possessions, as Burkhart gets open, as she's going to get
you don't want to leave her.
Three and a steal and another 6 quick points, as 61-48 is your score. 6:42 to go, as off to Bristol Powell. Erica Heventhal, top of the key. Reagan.
Wow,
nice
what
look.
a pass.
Nice look.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir, as that's Austin Bolton. Good look by Reagan Powell, as that's two more for the Lady Lions, as Towns tries to get down the lane. It spins right back to that left hand. No good. And Powell, now slow down. We don't need to be in any hurry. 6:20 to go, as Bristol Powell's going to take it off. Forget that. Just throw ahead and throw it. Put it up, as no good, as Towns comes out of there with a rebound. It's going to be double teamed quickly by the Lady Lions, as Lady Lions going to come out there with the rebound. Ball's going to be blocked by Baldock, And here comes Baldock with her team down 15, 6:05 to go.
Guard to
Baldock
three.
off to Lewis.
Guard to
Back
three.
to Towns. You can't let them set right there in that shot, as that's going to be good. 63-51 is your score. 5:55 to go. Off to Powell. Powell firing for, yes, sir! Reagan Powell.
Fire it up!
30-second
DOE
great
three.
timeout by Cassandra McWhorter. 66-51 is your score. As Lincoln County put 3 together
This is some
quickly.
high-level offense.
Well, I tell you what, I said a little while ago, this is the best we've seen the Lady Lions. That's
Oh, my
that's
goodness.
times 2.
Wow. Yes,
They
absolutely.
are on point tonight.
Again,
gentlemen.
Garrett County now with 66 points on the night. They had 12 in the first quarter, 20 in the second, 25 in the third, and right now have 9 in the third quarter. Lincoln County with 51 on the night, 13 in the first, 14 in the second, 15 in the third, and right now they have 9 in the fourth quarter. So Garrett County clinging to this 15-point lead that they started the fourth quarter with, but that was after a barrage of 9 quick points by Lincoln County. 2 threes by Alyssa Burkhart off a 3 and a good steal and another 3, and then Towns has right about 107 points tonight.
It feels like it.
Doesn't it? As she's an outstanding young player.
She's got 19 points. Hey, big shout out to all of our sponsors: Bob Allen Motor Mall, Lancaster First Assembly, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, Katie Farthing State Farm, Sutton Pharmacy, DOE, Danville Office Equipment, First Southern National Bank, the Wackert Ford Brothers, Marksbury Farm, Farmers National Bank, Garrett County Schools, DocuBet, Garrett County Chamber, Whitaker Bank, and Countryside BP.
Oh, my goodness. As Burkhart is going to fire from in front of the bench is no good. The ball is going to be a long rebound. Let it go out of bounds, but she gets a hold of it. That's going to be a foul on Baldock, as double screen was set there on Bristol Powell, and Bristol was trying to fight her way through that as she's asking Mr. Referee to kind of watch it.
She's asking him to review it?
Yeah, that's going to review it. Go to the monitor. Go to the monitor. As this is going to be a 3-point attempt by Bristol Powell. She thinks better of it. Back to Lexi Moore. Lexi Moore down the lane. Finishes that left hand.
Beautiful.
Finishes that left hand. That's pretty high-level
goodness.
basketball right there, my
28
friend.
points on the night.
68-51. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to go for the Garrett County Lady Lions, as Burkhart's going to get the ball stolen from her by Bristol Powell, and she's going to take it up to sister Reagan Powell. Reagan Powell thought better of it. Nice job. Good job swinging the basketball off to Lexi Moore. Wide open 3. Get in there. No good. Austin Bolton battling for a 3 or for a rebound.
Bolton battles down low, and it gains an extra possession.
It does. And here's the thing about Bolton. Bolton doesn't get every rebound, but what she does is she gets her hands on a bunch of rebounds. She's like Sam Montgomery in the boys' game. Is Sam won't get all the rebounds, but he gets his hands on so many of them that it turns out to be a really big deal.
4 substitutions for Lincoln coming in.
68-51 is your score. 4:52 as Towns is going to come into the game replacing Mink. As in the game right now is going to be Van Hook, Abbott, Bree Burkhart, number 10. That's going to be Denny. As Hebenthal's going to fire the range.
Talk to me, Erica.
Yes, sir. 71-51 is your score. 4:44 to go in this contest. Absolutely. Van Hook down the lane. It's going to give it to Bree Burkhart out top. Back to Towns. Picked up by Reagan Powell. Towns on the right hand this time. Nice job. Here's what I like about Towns. So Towns is a really good shooter, obviously. She's got good touch, but she's really good left-handed, but she can play with that right hand
really
as well.
Can. She's a nice player.
She does a super nice job. 8th grader. We're going to see a lot of her throughout the coming years. Ball is going to be inbounded to Abbott. Abbott tries to get it off to Van Hook. It's going to come Bristol Powell with the basketball. Swing it in transition. Off to Moore. Moore thought better about it. Going to give it to Reagan Powell right from the same spot. She just buried one earlier and no good. But Van Hook with the rebound. 4:17 to go. Garrett County with a 20-point lead, as that's going to be a foul on Reagan Powell. You know what? And I'm cool with that because I like to see Reagan get that aggressiveness.
Be aggressive.
She's
so skilled.
Yeah. She can shoot it. I just want to see her be aggressive on the basketball and do a really nice job with that. Bree Burkhart inbounding the basketball for the Lady Pates. And she's going to get this off to Towns. Going that left hand. You got to make her spin back as Van Hook is going to fire one from long range. Looked good. Did not go in. And Austin Bolton with the basketball. Garrett County now can take a little time if they would like to, but that's not in their DNA, as Powell is. That's going to be Bristol Powell is going to fire from range. Bree Burkhart, this is really hard for me to call, as Bree Burkhart is going to fire from the top of the key. That's good.
Scott, I'm going to say this. I really like Bree Burkhart's game.
I'm telling you, man.
When we went over and played Lincoln at Lincoln, I didn't understand why Bree didn't play a lot.
I've said that. Well, shoot the basketball. I've said this a lot of times. People don't realize, but Bree Burkhart can be an outstanding basketball player. As Towns is going to get in the corner, as she ball fakes, gets it back to Bree Burkhart. Right hand dribbles, going to have the ball stolen from her. Here comes Erica Hebenthal up the lane to.
You know how this is.
Lexi Moore. Layup is good.
Can you say 30 points?
30 points, as she is above her average now, as she averages right at 23 a game. As Towns off that left end, she's going to have the ball knocked away as Hebenthal knocks it away, but she recovers. It is Towns. Towns looks tired, bless her heart. She's worked hard tonight.
Yeah, but Lexi Moore's guarding you. It's going to make you tired.
As Bree Burkhart picks the ball up over her head right at top of the keys, she's going to get the basketball off to Denny. Back to Bree Burkhart. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go as Burkhart is going to get the basketball tied up. No, she gets it away from Hebenthal. Denny back to Towns. Lexi Moore guarding her now, calling for a screen out the right side, as that's going to be a foul on Moore. It'll be her third on the night. It's going to be the third on the Golden Lions.
I tell you, Scott, fun game tonight. Really fun cheering on the Gold Lions. Gold Lions is set to pick up a really big feel-good win at the end of this season, Scott.
Inbounding the basketball is going to be Denny. Bree Burkhart out the top and throw it back to Denny with Reagan Powell on her. Powell knocks that one away. Hebenthal with the basketball. She's going to continue to push out to Reagan Powell. Reagan couldn't corral it in time to shoot it, but Hebenthal can as she fires from downtown, and it is
DOE
good.
3.
That's going to be she's going to have a timeout, 30-second timeout for Garrett County.
Leave no doubt, Sherman.
Let's do it. As Garrett County is up 76-54, 2:18 to go here in this contest.
What's gone into this team here, Scott?
What
was the pregame meal?
Yeah. I know.
You think it was Lee's famous recipe?
It was Lee's famous recipe.
All you can eat fish?
Hey, great news. Lee's famous recipe at Lancaster is bringing back the all-you-can-eat fish platter,
Are they
Scott.
really?
And you know what? It's every Friday and Sunday.
Oh, my goodness. Talk to me.
Lee's Famous Recipes is the proud sponsor for Garrett County Player
That
of the
one's
Game.
not going to be hard tonight either, I think, guys.
Oh, my gosh, man.
I'm in.
I don't know. We've had a lot of great effort tonight by a lot of the Lady Lions.
2:18.
I mean, how about Erica Hebenthal, 14 points?
I agree with you.
How about Bristol Powell with 11 points?
I
mean,
love
Bolton's just being so aggressive.
I think you can put it into a cup and just pull one out, and it would be about right. 2:18 to go here in this contest. Garrett County up 76-54 as they are hitting on all cylinders tonight. As here's some of those Garrett County 8th grade Cougars making their way into the stands as they're going to watch the end of this one and then the Golden Lions game as they're coming off their big victory off Madison Middle earlier. Lexi Moore against Towns.
5 seconds.
Towns is going to get a 5-second. Moore's going to get a 5-second call on Towns. As Garrett County will inbounds this basketball from backcourt.
Hey, Coach Evan Preston checking in.
Checking in.
Let's go,
this guy
GC.
is everywhere again. Senior night. Garrett County Lady Lions going to have Lexi Moore, Erica Hebenthal, and Reagan Powell. As in between games, they're going to be recognized. It's going to be a little sweaty for them, but it's going to be even sweeter when you have this big victory tonight. As
Sweaty
Powell,
and sweet.
Bristol Powell to Reagan Powell. Inside to Austin Bolton. Back to Reagan Powell. Firing no good as that one came off her hands a little wild as Austin Bolton has her career-high 10 rebounds tonight.
Wow.
By
How
Maddie
impressive is
Day-Lay
that?
coming in with
Let's
us.
go,
with the,
Maddie Lay.
Spitting facts is Maddie Day-Lay. As that's
Marksbury
McGuffey.
Farm jump ball.
Ball is going to be tied up. As into the game is going to be Keziah McWhorter, Kendall Clark,
Hey, how about these seniors?
Bentley Cooper.
How about these seniors walking off for the last time?
I guess that's a great job.
We'll be back Thursday night in another game, but still. For
Last time
senior
tonight.
night. Yeah.
Last time tonight.
Last district home
She's
game.
going to get her seniors out. Big round of applause for Lexi Moore, Erica Hebenthal, and Reagan Powell. We'll get to see them again, but we sure appreciate those.
We talked about this. I mean, not to continue to kind of keep complaining about it, but, we saw Garrett County up on Danville by 14 points in the second half. Danville made a run, ended up winning the game. And then, Garrett really, could have easily won that game against Polk County Friday night. So, Lincoln, I mean, this Garrett County team, Scott, kind of playing really good basketball
they're
right
peaking.
now. Kind of going into
they
district
are.
tournament.
They're playing their best basketball of the year right now.
And when you got a coach like Cassandra McCorder, you kind of expect that to happen, right?
They are.
As postseason gets closer, you start playing better.
They are definitely peaking at the right time, and it's good to see, 7th grader Kendall Clark in there, 8th grader Keziah McWhorter, freshman in Bentley Cooper. These are going to be key cogs to
bright.
Garrett County Lady Lions and future going forward as Bristol Powell. Bristol a little tired legs, as you can see on that one, and she's played a heck of a game tonight again. Bristol, the first quarter was
the offense.
She was awesome that first quarter.
What do you think the student theme is going to be tonight?
I think it's old people as well.
Are they making fun of us?
I think so. Second free throw is up and is good.
We came well dressed.
As Stella Bolton makes her first appearance of the night as she replaces Bristol Powell with 1:22 to go in this contest. This Towns is going to be working on Clark, top of the key. Power dribble at the top on the G. Clark picks her up. Stella Bolton now on Van Hook off the right side, calling for a screen from Bree Burkhart. Over the top of it is going to be Stella. It's going to be knocked off and knocked down and stolen by Austin Bolton. Austin Bolton to the line for 2 as she takes out one cheerleader, but not 2. I'll give the cheerleader credit. She held her ground. If she would have fell, it was a charge.
Yeah, I was going to say, was that going to be a blocker charge?
That was a charge because she was solid. Like, she didn't move. She just took it. So, anyway, it's going to have Austin Bolton to the line for 2.
During the boys' game, we're going to talk about Super Bowl foods.
Oh, man.
But what do we think about the game last night?
Awful.
I mean,
awful.
Here's what I say. Inject it in my veins and hit repeat.
Free throw is up. Well, yeah, so let me phrase.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so glad that the Chiefs got beat, but it was mellow. I mean, there was no drama. It wasn't very exciting.
It was a beatdown.
It was a beatdown.
And let me tell you something. I love the game. Yep. Love football, but folks, it's a simple game. When you get whipped up front, you're going to lose.
That's
exactly
and the
Eagles absolutely abused the
Second
Chiefs
free throw is up and good as Austin Bolton is going to be replaced by Tanaya Alcorn. As
she had 8 points
Lions
and 11 rebounds.
Are convincing winners tonight, folks. As putting up 79 points with a minute to go as Towns working on Clark. Clark does a nice job defensively as Clark is a defensive stopper as Bolton as Bree Burkhart for the third one.
Well,
I'm not saying I told you, but I'm telling you, Bree Burkhart can shoot it. 45 seconds to go as McWhorter is going to bring it into front court.
I mean, the Lady Lions are on a cusp of 80 points, Scott.
That's exactly right.
And scored 12 in the first quarter.
Clark with a nice cut. Stella Bolton coming out with a rebound. Shoot that thing. Get in there. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Absolutely. 28 seconds to go.
69 points in 3 quarters for the Lady Lions.
Garrett County Lady Lions up 81-57. Here's your score down the lane to Van Hook is going to shoot one from range. Good-looking shot there by Van Hook as Bree Burkhart is going to get the rebound, go to the line. I'll continue to say I'm shocked Bree Burkhart hasn't played as much as she has this year. I'll be the first one to say it. The times I've watched them play, she's got very limited time, and this young lady can play.
She can flat out play the game.
And here's the second thing about Bree Burkhart, I'll tell you. She has not broken through to the potential she's going to get to. So when she gets to that point, watch out.
And I tell you something I think is really apparent, Scott. Cassandra McWhorter didn't like losing the game at Lincoln.
Oh, absolutely
I think she's got these girls focused tonight.
Absolutely.
To kind of write something that she might have considered a wrong.
Second free throw is up and good, 81-58. It's all over, but the final score here is Keziah McWhorter is going to dribble it out and not take a shot. Good job as the Lady Lions here on your Weichert Ford Brothers scoreboard is going to read the Garrett County 81, Lincoln County 58. 2.3 seconds to go as the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Fun game again. And what we're going to do is senior night.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take as soon as this game is over, we're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to come back and do a quick recap. We'll talk during the break.
Okay.
Let's go to break.
We're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, it'll be senior night action. We're going to break this broadcast and bring back another one. So when we do, it will be Garrett County senior night festivities. Your Lady Lions are victorious tonight over the Lady Paints, 81-58. This is a Golden Lions Sports Network live from the Countryside BP studios.
A good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
Well, welcome back, folks, as the Garrett County Lady Lions. We're actually going to stay on this broadcast as it's going to be senior night. We don't want to break and miss anything. So we'll be having be 30 minutes on the clock. We'll be having the picture will be up there where you can see it. I'm not going to be talking all the time, thankfully, for you guys.
Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'll try, but I will do my darndest to not say much. But Garrett County Lady Lions, again, with convincing 81-58 win tonight over the Lady Pates of Lincoln County, avenging the 68-55 loss over at Stanford.
So I tell you, Scott, I mean, you know, there was a lot of players that could be the least famous recipe player of the game, but, man, you got to start and end with Lexi Moore.
Absolutely.
I mean, 30 points on the night is just so impressive. So Lexi Moore with 30, Reagan Powell with 6, Karsten Powell with 5, Austin Bolton with 8, Bristol Powell with 12, Eric Ebenthal with 14, and Sadie Agee with 3. I mean, how about just the all-around scoring of the night for these Lady Lions? Just a really impressive effort as Garrett County celebrates the senior cheerleaders, the senior girls and boys basketball players here tonight.
Absolutely, and, like we said, it's coming at just the right time for Coach Cassandra McWhorter and her gals. As, again, we're just 2 weeks away from going to be tournament action. As Keenan McWhorter comes up here, as he knows how much it's meant to Cassandra McWhorter and all of us.
Scott,
huge
I mean, let's be honest. That was not just a win. I mean, that was a beatdown tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, what an absolute impressive performance for this Garrett County Lady Line basketball program.
That's exactly right. As again, the Lady Lions are they're going to go now to 12-13 on the year, as Lincoln County Patriots fall to 11-13 on the year after the big win. As they're rounding up all of the seniors from the boys and girls team, cheerleaders, and all of their parents. As again, we're going to keep it right here. As not going to be a lot of talking, as Jeff and Caleb are going to step away just for a second. As we'll see. Are you on a break? You on a break? You want to sit down and talk to me? Yeah, we'll bring Eric Comley in here, as we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll let him kind of help narrate as we go through this senior night festivities, as we want to make sure that we get the opportunity to have this on for our folks and our seniors, as Eric has been is working for 105.1 tonight, but he is also part of Main Street Media and our production and the Yahoos that we call our teammates. As Eric, man, thanks for joining in. What about that? You were just telling me before the game how much you enjoyed watching that Lady Lions team, and you thought it was time for a big breakout. I think you pretty much called that.
Well, I mean, that just goes to show you that when you watch as much basketball as I do, you can absolutely predict when there's going to be a breakout performance. I wasn't able to keep stats over there. I can barely keep my own thoughts together. So what did Lexi end up with?
30 points.
30 points.
Unofficially by Dr. Caleb Gresham.
Well, she looked fantastic tonight.
She really did.
What'd she have, 5 3-pointers? She had to have 5 or 6 3-pointers.
But he's left. I don't know all the stuff, but he was fantastic, and or she was fantastic. And, here's the thing. It was, without looking at it, it was spread out. I know Reagan Powell hit some big shots. Bristol Powell had 9 points in the first quarter. Erica Hebenthal knocked down some big shots. Karsten Powell came in and gave some big minutes. Austin Bolton with double-digit rebounds tonight. So lots and lots of positive things for the Lady Lions.
And as far as your seniors are concerned, Hebenthal, Powell, Moore, they did everything that you expected seniors to do. They just came out, they led, they did great things. My God, she's cute.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not talking about the girls on the floor. I'm talking about Scott's daughter.
Talking about my little daughter coming up through here. Come here.
She's adorable.
Dave.
But what you want to see, Scott, is you want to continue to see the development of your young players, and they did exactly that tonight. They came out, they performed. They followed that senior leadership, and they were able to do the things that they were able to do. I mean, we had freshmen, 8th graders, 7th graders. I mean, we had
it all out there tonight.
Yeah. It's just fantastic. Everybody calls that time at the end of the games garbage time or whatever, but that's not. I mean, for a coach, that's not garbage time. Let's get your players out there. Let's get them used to being out on the floor, used to being in a game time situation, used to being able to go in, do some of the things that we've talked about in practice. It's an opportunity for your players to grow. And if you're playing the same five, and I understand game situations, they kind of dictate that. But if you play the same five all the time, then when it comes to it, have you really developed anybody at the end of the season? So, congratulations to the Garrett County Lady Lions. Just absolutely fantastic basketball game all the way around. I mean, if we didn't hit 15 3-pointers, I don't know what we did.
Well, and here's the old coach in me. As I was wanting to say it a little louder, but we kept shooting it so well. We were up, and I think I said it once or twice. I was like, we don't have to be in such a rush. We don't have to be in a rush, and we kept firing them. We just kept firing them as they were all over that, as they wanted to continue with that stuff. As I was very impressed with their aggressiveness tonight and their ability to shoot the three. But defensively, I thought in the first half, Coach McWhorter was in a little zone. Lincoln County was able to shoot the basketball with a set, with their feet set, and was able to knock down a number of them. But the change came when she started making those shooters. You have to make those shooters put the ball on the ground and become multidimensional. And tonight, Lincoln just struggled with that. So it was really, really cool. And Cassandra did a great job, masterful job coaching, and, it just showed.
Yeah, and, one thing I noticed, too, was, and Willie always talks about this, man, are you just throwing out T-shirts?
Throwing out T-shirts. Get off my T-shirt.
Jesse, he needs to get one of those T-shirt guns. Just start shooting them.
Just start firing those things.
But from up here, though.
Yeah,
at the back of people's heads.
Yeah, I don't want you to turn around. We're just going to shoot it at you and see.
My wife thinks I've got one because that's all I've got is Garrett County T-shirts now. It's my whole wardrobe.
That's right. That's okay.
It is okay.
But Willie talks about this all the time, is that, I noticed that Garrett County set up a press, 1-2, 1-1 press, multiple different kinds of press. And even though they were relatively soft presses, and, they weren't pushing real hard in that, it's enough to throw somebody out of rhythm.
It is. No, you're exactly right.
And get people out of position, doing things that they don't normally do or whatever. And so that, defensively, that's exactly what you want to see, is you want to see getting people out of rhythm. You want to see being able to get in there and not make stupid fouls, but, be able to still continue to get your hands in there and continue to work defensively. So move those feet, move those hips, move those hands.
Well, and the thing about it is, like you were talking about, is you don't want those teams to get comfortable. And you can see that quite often. A lot of times you're doing well in whatever you're in, say man-to-man. Well, you come out of a 30-second timeout or a full timeout, and the other team, they've adjusted to that. We'll change it for 2 trips and may do something else just to throw them off so they're not comfortable. But we're going to go ahead and try our best to pick up the most that we can out of Shelby Hopkins, as he'll be announcing tonight's festivities. And we're starting with the cheerleaders. Courtney Hopkins.
You remember your senior night?
But it was so long ago. I don't even think they invited me to senior night. I was so far down the bench.
I was going to. I figured your senior night, you all had it at Golden Corral. Don't you get? Are you on a senior discount yet?
Well, close.
Yeah.
2 years away.
I am partially.
Good crowd in here tonight, Eric. We'll try not to talk over, but really good crowd tonight is built in. And Lincoln County, you can't see from our vantage point, but really good crowd for them.
In the present is the daughter of Michael Preston. She's been escorted by her grandmother, Deborah Preston, her grandfather, Perry Preston, her aunt, Stacy Preston, and her dad, Michael Preston. Emma has been a cheerleader for 3 years. Her hobbies are cheering and hanging out with her friends. Emma plans to go to college at EKU to finish her degree in nursing. Her favorite memory from cheer this year was winning the to the Nationals and the best swing during our senior year. Her advice when coming cheerleaders, always take advice when people tell you you're doing something wrong. They're trying to help and it may be frustrating, but it will help you in the end. Very good advice. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Preston.
Emma Preston.
And now we have one senior member of our dance team. That young lady's name is Presley Moberly.
Presley Moberly.
She's been escorted with student by Tiffany and Joseph Shelton. She's been on the dance team for 2 years. Her favorite dance memory is on the way to competition, dancing on the bus with her team. Plans after graduation to attend University of Kentucky and major in criminal justice. Ladies and gentlemen, Presley Moberly.
She's actually going to be joining me. We got a thing coming up in 4-H called Capital Experience, and she's going to be joining me.
Fantastic,
on
man.
that trip.
Fantastic.
I got about 8 or 10 that are attending that event.
Now on to the Lady Lions basketball team.
Our first one is number 2, Reagan Powell.
Reagan Powell, our first senior tonight.
I'm telling you, the Powell girls.
They're hard. They're hard on an announcer.
Yeah, they are. Karsten. Reagan. You know.
I know. They're hard
Bristol.
on an announcer.
Yeah, it's a tough group. Super talented though.
Great young ladies. Great young ladies.
You know, a night like this, too, doesn't even really hit you till a few years later. I mean, we kind of know what this night means. And right now, it's just kind of like it's the end of a big ball game type of situation. But
you're exactly
it's a
right.
special night, obviously, and something they'll always remember.
Second one's going to be Lexis Moore, affectionately known as Lexi.
Yep. 1,000-point scorer on her career. One of the top
Easily.
scorers in the state this season.
I think I saw the other day, this was before her 30-point blowout tonight. I think she was 4th in the state.
She was number 4. I looked it up today.
Was she 4th? Wow.
23.1 points per game at the time.
I'll tell you this, I refereed a little bit. I actually had the opportunity to referee the leading scorer in the state the other day, and she's a fantastic player as well, but I take Lexi Moore.
Did you ring her up?
No, she was a really nice player. But I'm telling you, Lexi Moore is top notch.
And that, I wonder how many referees, that's the question that they always get.
What's
Did you
that?
give them a technical?
No, I didn't give them that. Listen, you got to talk really bad about my mom to get a technical. I'm pretty easy to get along with. Erica Hebenthal.
And Erica, I believe, she plays soccer. We know she plays basketball, obviously.
That's right.
She plays softball as well?
No, I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
She's a good athlete, though.
And again, I'm going to tell you, folks, if you watch any of our broadcasts, you know, and Eric's the same, we are Garrett County homers, without a doubt. But we have fantastic cheerleaders, girls basketball, boys basketball, all the stuff, but they're better kids. I would, testaments to these young ladies and these young men and their parents, as they have done such a good job. And our last Lady Lion tonight is going to be our great friend Taylor Hunt.
Hey,
Taylor Hunt, as Taylor's coming out this year, as she has been an integral part to this Lady Lions program, as she is on the team as one of their as number 1 managers. I tell you, Taylor is a phenomenal young lady, as she has her mom Jennifer Hunt out there with her. She also has brothers.
Yeah, where are the twins?
Yeah, where are the twins? I'm not sure. But what a superb young lady is. She's the daughter of the late Chuck Hunt, and I know anybody that knows anything about Main Street Media knows our affection for the Hunt family.
Absolutely.
We're so thankful for Chuck and all he did for us to get us started. On to the boys basketball team, Demarion Bowley.
So do we call Noodle? Is he comeback player of the year?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Where did Noodle come from? Is there a story?
I'll be honest with you. I've known him as Noodle his whole life. I don't know where it started, but honest to goodness, when he first started, I had to look to call him Demarion. I was truth. I've just known him as Noodle.
That's great.
That's I've always called him that.
Yeah, I mean, every broadcast that I do, I always start with, well, that's Demarion Boatley, better known as Noodle. So we'll just stick with Noodle. I mean,
here comes my man Nate Daughtery, as I call him Little Nate, but he's not little. I call him that because he was an elementary student at Camp Dick when I was the principal, and I'm telling you, a fine young man. He's got a great personality. I just love that young man. He is committed to play football as tight end for the Center College Colonels, as he'll be over there with the Ultimate Warrior, Hayden Elliman, and we'll have to make us a trip over there,
Good
boys.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I know Nate peripherally. I mean, obviously I had him when he was in 4th grade.
Yeah.
And but peripherally, bright young man.
Speaking of another bright young man, fantastic family, Jaden O. Jaden, his mom and dad and 2 brothers. You're going to be hearing the No name for a long time from Ryan and Asher, as well as his 3 cousins that are on the team. But great young man.
He's a player.
Mm-hmm.
Our last senior tonight, we got 2 seniors. Our next senior night is going to be John Onan. Jamin Onan. John on this thing. I always just call him Big O.
6'8".
Let's call him Big O. You know, so his dad, Ben Onan's a former basketball player here at Garrett County. And let me tell you what, folks, I wish Main Street Media would have been back in the day when Ben was playing. As he was, and I'm going to understate this, but he was a phenomenal basketball player. He was so good. Just a great athlete, fine fella, and just a great family.
Yeah, I had the chance to go into Natasha Parsons' classroom at the high school, and John was in there, and was doing a little lesson on wildlife, and had him over there. We were talking about black bears, and and I said, John's bigger than our black bears.
Our final senior tonight is none other than our main man, Slade Skeens. Love Slade Skeens, as he's here with his brother Skylar and his parents. And I'll tell you, I mean, I know I sound like a broken record. I know everything I'm saying. What a great family. What a great young man. We're so blessed here at Garrett County with great student athletes and families. And again, I'm a homer. I'll tell you right off the bat, but I'll put our kids up against anybody.
I gotta tell a real quick 4-H story on Slade. Slade comes to 4-H camp, lasts about an hour. calls mom and dad,
really?
said, "This ain't for me."
Here's what I'll tell you. Slade figured it out quick.
Yeah,
figured it out
he
quick.
did. And so when I started calling basketball games for WRNZ, I got Willie's cell phone number and hadn't texted him yet. Was trying to make sure that we were going to be on the same page. And
Braden Pointer is our manager extraordinaire with his sister and his fantastic family. And let me tell you something about Braden, folks. If you haven't had the chance, you need to watch this young man play baseball. He is a catcher like nobody's business. I love watching this kid play. How Lexi Moore plays basketball with that enthusiasm and that love. That's kind of how Braden plays baseball. And here's what I'll tell you. Braden wanted to come out and be part of this team because he wanted to be part of the team. You know what I mean? I give this kid so much credit as he is, and he is like the ultimate hype man. But, folks, if you want to and you want to have a great afternoon, you go out and watch T. Ellis's baseball team and watch this young man as a catcher.
Braden Pointer, Blue Ribbon Award winner at the speech contest when he was in the 4th grade.
You're kidding me. Watch out.
Yeah,
Spitting facts. We'll go ahead and take one break, and we come back. We're going to have 30 minutes before the tip-off, so we'll have quite some time. But we're going to have lots of talking, and we'll have Eric Comley continue to be with us. So when we get back, it'll be more basketball action here from Garrett Middle School. This is Golden Lion Sports Network live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrett County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job. Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
Welcome back here to Garrett Middle School, home of the Garrett County Golden Lions tonight. Here live on Main Street Media TV and the Golden Lions Sports Network. We are in between games. The first game saw the Garrett County Lady Lions put an absolute beatdown.
Oh man, it was rough. Well, I mean, not for Garrett County.
Yeah,
but for Lincoln County, it was almost a game that hurt your feelings.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Just a really impressive performance for your Garrett County Lady Lions. Then the Garrett County is celebrating senior night here tonight. So we saw the Garrett County senior dance team, the Garrett County seniors on the cheer team, girls basketball and boys basketball get recognized. And, Eric, one of the things Scott and I talk about almost every broadcast is how blessed we are with just some of the best student athletes that we could ever dream of having. You know, Garrett County is such a special place. You know, there's some tragedy that's occurred in our school system. And I was down at Camp Dick this morning. We spent a lot of time at Camp Dick these last couple of days, and just one of the teachers looked at me and said, you know, this is what makes this place special because it's a family. And you know, we have just so many good people. And, man, you know, good kids typically come from good families, and we're just blessed with good kids, good families, and a great community.
Yeah, and I see it, you know, in being the 4-H agent in Garrett County. I mean, it's a wonderful place to be the 4-H agent in Garrett County. We'd love to have every kid involved in 4-H and doing 4-H things, but, you know, the reality is that kids do different things. I mean, that's the expectation. But what I want to
what I want to say is, the opportunity for us to, to prepare kids. That's what it's all about. And whether that be in a program like FFA, 4-H, whether that's FBLA, FCCLA, whether that's, as high school athletics, whether that's your church, your community, whatever it is, Garrett County has absolutely every bit of that. We, the ultimate goal of every one of those organizations, every one of those entities is that we prepare kids to be better at the end of every single day, to go out and do great things, not only for the community that they're currently in, but for the community that they end up in. We want them to make good decisions, all those things. I mean, it's, it's kind of the expectation of everything that you do, but Garrett County, we've been able to thrive on that model.
Yeah, no, and Eric, I say this all the time. I came here 26 years ago because Garrett was the first to offer me a job, and I would never leave. I mean, I absolutely love this place. I've been blessed to serve my whole career, and I've got plenty of life left in me. I have a lot more years to serve, so just so blessed to kind of serve such a wonderful community, a great school system. Great things going on. We say this all the time. Our school system's in a great spot. Our community, our county leadership, our city leadership, everything's kind of going in the right direction. Just a great time to be a part of Garrett County.
Yeah, and the good thing about the community is that we're always looking to add. It's not a matter of like we're trying to take anything away from anybody, but we're always looking to add. I'm sure that you get all kinds of feedback. But you take all of that, whether that's positive or negative feedback, and you take that with a grain of salt, and you take that with, you look beyond that with the expectation is what that person wants out of this is they want us to get better.
Yeah, and here's what I say, Eric. I much prefer people that are passionate about anything than someone that's apathetic. So, mate, I love feedback. I love all the communication and feedback we can get to kind of continue to improve. Folks, with that, we are going to take a break.
Tell you what we're going to do. I'm talking to my technical survivor, our man Jason.
What's up, Jason?
He's saying we probably ought to break. And sometimes Facebook will break your live stream at 4 hours.
Okay.
And just to make sure that doesn't happen, we're going to go ahead and stop this feed and restart it. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Garrett County, Lincoln County, the boys are next right here on the Golden Lions Sports Network. Stick around.